Today's top stories. We'll be watching 1 year after COVID-19, coronavirus, and hospitalizations. How everything changed after 1 year of lockdown. And the weather. We'll be watching the upcoming long-range outlook and what's happening in the weather. And today, what to expect and what you need to know about today's news and weather. Welcome back to Invader's Not News and Weather Forecast. I'm your Archers Invader. We'll start the news now. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome back to Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for March 12, 2021. And today in this video, we'll be talking about a few things during this upcoming week. And today is Friday, March 12, 2021, and I'm your Artist Invader. Let's get to the news stories and weather. Now, anyways, I'm sorry for the noise in the background, but there's been a few issues here. Sorry about that. But today we'll be talking about something new here, so I'm going to go on Radar Scope here, Radar Scope. So we have breaking news now, special report on the weather. So right now we'll go to the severe weather that's happening in Texas. Breaking news right now. I'm sorry to interrupt our special programming, but this is a special report now coming in. There is a tornado warning in Texas right now. Let's see. This is the one for Colton, Dickens, King, in Motley County. It expires in 15 minutes. There is looks like a kind of supercell, and we can confirm it's confirmed on the ground. Yes, there is rotation on the ground. Okay, radar indicator rotation, likely debris with this right now. Likely there is strong rotation with this on the radar as you're watching. Let's see the correlation conviction here. Correlation, I mean this one. And we could see a little, we can't see something popping on radar here. It's very hard to tell right now on radar, but there is a tornado tornado is not on the ground. Can't confirm that. Sorry about that. But yeah, we have a tornado warning in effect right now in Texas, as you can see on radar here. And that is currently going on. So if you know anyone watching this, there's tornado on the ground. But by the time I am recording this, it would be like too late to say that it might expire soon when I upload this. So yes. No, anyways, let's get to the weather information here. All right, so give me a minute. We're going to eat. Sorry about that, everyone. We just had a little issues. But yes, we have a tornado warning in effect right now, but it might expire by the time I am done recording. By the time it gets uploaded, but it might still go on right now. But yes, so right now the National Weather Service right now, we got a few warnings. We got flash flood watches. Yeah, flash flood watches and flood warnings in effect right now. We got tornado watches down south here. And we got winter storm alerts here, winter storm warnings, winter storm watches, and winter weather advisories. Now let's talk about the coronavirus COVID-19. It has been a long time since we talked about the coronavirus updates here. A lot has changed, and you might recognize this. But today we're going to get to that point. So right now, worldwide cases here. Total cases right now, we have over 1118,910. 684 total cases of coronavirus. And the cases per 1 million people are 15,292. Worldwide deaths stand at 2,634,989 deaths. In the United States right now, we have over 29,337,871 total cases. With deaths up over 531,115 deaths in the United States. Shocking that many lives we knew have been lost to this in reality, crazy coronavirus. This has been a shocking road with coronavirus, and it has been a scary road out there. Now, moving on to the coronavirus vaccines. Total worldwide doses given over 335, 437, 125 people have been fully doses have been given, and 75,139,404 people have fully been vaccinated. And our statics here, total doses given here, were 98,203,893 doses have been given to the people. And new doses given one day, 2,482,603 new doses given, and people fully vaccinated in the United States over 33,863, 127 people have been fully vaccinated. That's about 10.3 of the population of the United States fully vaccinated, and 30% of adults who have been vaccinated from the vaccines on coronavirus. And here you can see more vaccinations here. Cases, you can see the statics here. And this is, and we must flatten the curve. It looks like the United States is on track to flatten the curve. Do not let your guard down. Now let's get to the National Storm Prediction Center. We do have a slight risk of severe thunderstorms right now, and a slight risk from Texas here, from Texas to over Oklahoma. There's tornado watches in effect right now. Then tomorrow we got enhanced risk of severe weather, and this is gonna be for probably in the much of the Panhandle of Texas, like half of the Panhandle of Texas, parts of the western Oklahoma, parts of eastern Texas Panhandle, and a slight risk from parts of the central Texas all the way up to Kansas, parts of Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma. We do have a slight risk and marginal risk right here in this green here, and this is the thunderstorm risk. Tornado risk we have with eight. Wait, is that okay? That's 10% risk of a tornado in the area. We got 5% risk here in the brown. In the green is 2%. Wind, we got a 15% of wind here, 5% of wind in this area. Then hail, we got a 30% chance of hail, 15% in this yellow, 5% hail in this area. And we do have an enhanced risk to tomorrow. And day 1 outlook right now, just a slight risk right now, tornado, wind, and hail here. Move on to the day 3 outlook, just a slight risk in some parts of down there. Down to southeast here. For parts of Arkansas here, Tennessee, parts of Mississippi, and parts of Louisiana. Small part there could see a light risk in this area. And this is just over the Mississippi River Valley here, and you can see. Now let's move on to the weather forecast. Today on Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast, we'll be watching what's going on. So right now the weather, here's your long-range outlook here. As we're speaking here, we got some rain and storms going on. We got some winter storm, we got some snow going in the forecast here. This is for Sunday. This is what we're seeing with the winter alerts ahead. We'll watch this low pressure system move up here, bringing some rain for the southeast, and could bring some snow in the north with a wintering mix here, as you can see. And we got another low pressure system here, as you can see, with rain, and could push more rain down here. Maybe a little more snowish area for the north here. But this is a long range outlook, so do not expect this to happen. Excuse me, but it could change over time. But we could be watching, but what concerns me is this big low pressure we're watching here, the snow here, and this looks like some severe weather pattern. But this is a few days out, so do not expect this to happen. But we'll be continuing to update you on Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for any new news and changes. What to expect. And as you can see, and now let's get to the temperatures outlook here, the long range outlook for the temperatures. And here are the temperatures outlook for the long range outlook. So basically, much of the south is going to be warming up to a warm pattern, but much of the north could stay a little cold. But it could stay cold again, maybe in the south by probably, I'm guessing, next week. We could see a little cold pattern change from the 30s to 40s. But it's going to stay warm. It's going to feel like spring in the south here. 60s to 70s, it's going to feel warm down the south as we're watching. And it's going to feel a little cold at night, but it's going to get warm. Then the warming pattern change is going to Be up all the way into some parts of the north. We can get in the 60s there. It's gonna stay warm out though. So yeah, it looks like a warming trend, and it looks like spring is on its way. But yeah, this is just a long range outlook. So do not think this could happen. We are just a few days out, but slightly we can see warm wearing pattern coming up here on a long range outlook. Update on that tornado warning now. There is still this severe thunderstorm warnings here. We've got that tornado warning. It looks like some like that hail area. But yeah, we got a severe thunderstorm warning right now, and we got tornado warning in effect still in those areas. Tornado watches over probably south of Texas Panhandle and much up the Lubbock and Southern Plains, Texas here. Northern Texas here from the northwest. And it's for these counties here listed just probably near the Texas Panhandle. Tornado watches are in effect in that area. And we also have flash flood watches in effect down in these regions here over to southeastern Texas, from eastern Oklahoma to northwestern Arkansas, and down to southwestern Missouri and parts of southeastern Missouri, and just down southwest of Illinois and southeast of Illinois. We got little flash flood watches in effect right now as rain continues to push up north, as you can see on the radar we were just watching earlier. Now, I guess, let's see what happens now. So, that is all for Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for March 12th, 2021. I am Mirage Invader. Thank you for watching Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast. We hope you stay safe, take care, and this is just me returning back to what I love doing. For the people, always the people. I am Mirage Invader for Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast. We'll see you tomorrow, or maybe when I come back. Maybe next week when I'm free, or I have a lot of school. But we'll see you tomorrow, guys, or next week, or whenever I come back. I'll come back soon. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Stay safe. And we'll see you soon. Thank you. We'll see you soon, everyone. Stay safe out there. Good night. Yeah. Good night, guys.